Right. Right. The question of the masajid, like you would find Islamic centers or the masjid and the school and a hall and things like this, is it all masjid or it's separate? These matters are to be related to the urf or the norm or what people perceive things. So it's a beautiful thing, mashallah. If you have a masjid and a school next to the masjid and a gym next to the masjid, all of this is beautiful, mashallah. And it's best to be built separate so that people know that they are in the masjid. They're not in something else. Because what's in the ahkam, the rulings of the masjid is different. It's haram to buy and sell, for example, things like this. So when everything is within the same place, then they have to be patient with the ahkam, the rulings of the masjid. It's nothing wrong with having a school in the masjid, no problem. But then we have to observe the ahkam, the rulings of the masjid. So it depends on the place. And it's one roof that brings it all together, then it's to be a masjid. And you cannot say, for example, in a room like this, you cannot say, well, this first 4 rows will have it a masjid. And the last few rows is not masjid. There's no such a thing. It's all masjid. Right? So you cannot make a decision that this room is going to masjid. Unless when you're building, it's the urf, meaning that when someone sees it, he would see that this is a masjid and this is something else. Not that you decided when you're building that this room is a masjid and this room is not a masjid. That's why the room of the imam, for example, the rules of the masjid are to be applied in it if it's attached to the masjid. You cannot say this is my room. So things like this. So that's why building the masjid is important, to observe these matters. And if it's already under one roof, then a person should be careful because the rulings of the masjid. Yes, it's a masjid. Right. It's a masjid now.